Please join me in welcoming Alex back to give his speech titled February Madness.
I have fainted 3 times in my life. Unfortunately, I know the symptoms of right before you go out and you wake up on the ground. So on February 8th, I'm holding my wife's hand. She's sitting in a hospital bed, and they're checking to see how long or how far she is in her labor. Oh boy. My legs are tight, my esophagus is tightening, and my vision is doing this. It's getting wide and it's blurry. And then all of a sudden, I exclaim to the room, "I have to sit down!" And I go and sit down, collect myself, and I look up. And you should see the face. The doctor, the nurse, and the nursing student are all giving me. It was the lowest point of the day. That was one of 2 times I almost passed out in the process of my wife giving birth to our son. And since the birth of our son on February 8th, Anderson Nicholas Gillen, 7 pounds, 15 ounces, 22 inches, I have made 3 realizations as a new dad. 1, my life is a lot crappier. 2, it's really boring. And 3, the transformation into my dad is almost complete. Now, when you just heard me say my life is getting a lot crappier, I was being literal. My life is full of so much more poop than it used to be. One of the biggest shocks the first week and second week were, how are we going through 30 to 40 diapers a day? Really, no kidding. It's like, he'd poop, you put a diaper on, 30 seconds later, you would hear like the biggest fart, and then you change the diaper, and then 30 seconds later, you'd hear like the biggest fart, and it's like, okay, 3 diapers, that's 50 cents a piece in 10 minutes. I'm gonna go poor, just thinking about this. And it's not just poop. I mean, from TV and movies and pop culture, that whole like getting peed at thing, I thought was every blue moon, every once in a while. It's a daily thing. Just try throwing something at me right now, because you're not gonna hit me. Because I'm dodging pee like every day. And then the second realization I've had is, it's kind of boring. I mean, you do the same 3 things. I had a month off, which was awesome and lovely, but really it's the same 3 things. Hour and a half, you put him on the boob. You change his diaper. You may have an hour. And you know you're bored when you ask your wife, "You want to watch another episode of The Office?" And her response is, "Yeah, that's like 21 today, so I think we could watch the entire season today." When your highlight is going out to get some milk, you know things are pretty null at the house. It's like, first week, oh, last day, gotta go get eggs. Next day, oh, I just used all the flour. I gotta get flour and not use it for another month. And you just get a little stir crazy in your house, especially with the whole measles scare and you can't vaccinate for 2 months. It's like, oh man, we are really stuck in this house that I'm now calling prison for 2 months. Luckily, I can go back to work, and my wife, unfortunately, is still stuck at home. She's going a little crazy. I get home, and she's just like, "Hey, how was your day? Tell me. Did you do anything?" "I got water." "Oh my God, how was the water?" Then the third realization I have is I'm slowly becoming my dad. The other day, I farted. Don't be embarrassed, we all do it. And I smelled it, and I went, "Dad, are you here? Are you here?" And I walked around my house going, "Oh my God, that smelled like my dad's fart." And then I thought about it. My dad's in utility design. My dad loves Bruce Springsteen. I love Bruce Springsteen. Very versatile musician, by the way. He drives a Dodge Challenger. I drive a Kia Sportage. Basically the same car. But if I ever come to a meeting with a mustache, just know I've given up all hope. With all jokes aside, my wife and I are both really happy, and the last 6 weeks have been really awesome to spend with our son. And the second time I almost passed out in the process was when I got the hospital bill. Thank you.